Hey guys, in today's video we're going to do a little experiment. These are mica powders, a set of 12 that I got off eBay for about $1 with no shipping. And they came in from China. Now, normally they're used for cosmetics and makeup and that kind of stuff. But we're going to test each of these in in individual little resin cubes here from an ice cube tray, and see how they actually look once cured. So I have enough to do at least, let me see, I should be able to do one of every color and do a lighter and darker amount, so more or less pigment, trying to get it more opaque or more translucent in look. So we'll see how that goes. But the resin I'm going to use today is this Angel Crafts that I got on Amazon. And the reason why we're going to use this one, it has some benefits and disadvantages, but the reason why we're going to use this one is because it cures bubble free without being put in the pressure pot. And I've tested that in small items and also large items. The downside is, to fully cure, it takes probably 5 days to a week to fully cure. It'll mostly cure after a day or two, and for larger parts it'll feel nice and hard after about a day or two. But for smaller, like for instance, I was doing rings, you might have seen in my other video, those take 5 to 7 days to fully cure and harden, which is fine for what we're doing. We just don't need it. We don't need it to be fully cured too fast, but we do need it to be bubble free so that we can see how the different pigments react in the resin. So that said, let's get started. I'm going to mix up my resin, and I'm going to add the resin to the ice cube trays, and then I'll show you how much of the pigment I'm putting in each to give you an idea. I figure I'll mix up about 250 grams. And I'm going to do the thinner one in the cup first. Maybe I'll do 300. So 149. Another thing about this epoxy is it does have a longer working time. I believe it said 40 minutes, so we should have plenty of time to mix it up and get all the pigments in before it starts to set. This looks like a little bit more resin than we'll really need, but we'll see. I can always do more things with it. When you're mixing resin, you want to make sure you get the sides well, and you want to make sure you get the bottom well, to make sure you don't have any spots where the resin isn't mixed. That'll cause sticky spots in your cured resin. So it's good to scrape the sides and bottom and probably scrape off your stick every so often. Just to get everything well incorporated. And there really wasn't too much left, so we're good there. So just a small amount for one. And you're gonna get this stuff everywhere dealing with it like this. So and then for the second amount, I'm going to put a little bit more.
Laying down my cards on the table, sending out a message in a bottle. Came in through the door like a hurricane, and I hope you won't get fickle, 'cause you swept me up mine. I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next to you. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your control. I'm losing my cool. Yeah. Keeping the shades on though there's dark clouds, 'cause if you look in my eyes you would see it all. And I gotta keep my head above the surface, oh yeah. But your waves pulls me in and I can't hold it back again. I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next to you. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your
All right, guys, that's all of them. We're going to give them a day or two. You can see on the last one, the yellow, I only used a larger amount because I didn't have enough for the smaller amount one as well. But that should give you a good idea, let you know what the colors look like in both almost a translucent or probably more of an opaque for more resin. But we'll be back tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. Okay, guys, here it is the next day. They're pretty well hardened, and just to show you the cup with the leftover resin, it cured basically with no bubbles, and the individual pieces have just a tiny bit of bubbles on the surface on the edges. And that was, I did absolutely nothing to clear up bubbles. I didn't flame it, and I didn't put it in a pressure pot or anything like that. It's just in a cool environment, probably like 60 degrees, with that Angel Crafts epoxy resin. But, so let me go ahead and kind of do a close-up on the individual colors. You can see they come out really nice. And here they are from the top side. It's not as quite as shiny as the bottom, but the mold I used wasn't very shiny. So, but you can see a little bit more clearly kind of the difference between adding more pigment versus less. The less pigment have a little bit of a translucent color, but yeah, I mean, if you wanted to, you could even get it more transparent than that. So I'll do a little bit of a close-up on the tops.
Laying down my cards on the table, sending out a message in a bottle. Came in through the door like a hurricane, and I hope you won't get feel cold, 'cause you swept me up mine. I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next to you. I'm losing my cool, yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your control. I'm losing my cool, yeah. Keeping the shades on, though there's dark clouds. 'Cause if you look in my eyes, you would see it all. And I gotta keep my head above the surface, oh yeah. But your waves pulls me in, and I can't hold it back again. I'm losing my cool when I'm here right next to you. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool when I'm under your control. I'm losing my cool. Yeah, I'm losing my cool.
So again, guys, these are mica powders, a set of 12 I bought on eBay for $1. They did ship from China and they did take a few weeks to get here. But for the 12 mica powders, the same kind of mica powders that you pay, $20 for a small container on, any other website. Or sometimes you can get variety packs for, not too much, but this is absolutely one of the best deals out there for getting mica pigment powders. Alright, so that's the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching.